Bonjour. Bonjour. I noticed that yesterday. Bonjour. I noticed that yesterday. Bonjour. I noticed that yesterday there was some problems with the filters on. Quick check on the noise gate. Open through. Actually, I might restore the default. There we go. Oh, it was on the defaults. Okay. So fingers crossed you can hear me without breaking out. Okay? It's not working. I need to change the filters. So, open threshold and close threshold. No. That doesn't work. How's this? Oh, there we go. That seems to have worked. Right, just played with some numbers. So today I am, yes again, I'm seeing YouTube having issues with my stream health. YouTube, the keyframes are right, the bitrate is right. I don't know what your issue is, but just kiss my arse. I've had enough of you being a pain in the bum. Right, I'm going to continue the game. Yesterday, for those of you who are watching, we've automated copper production, we've automated concrete production, we've automated iron bar production, we've automated metal plate production. Today, I need to move that a step forward. I've temporarily built another mining unit, which is over... that way, it's over here, and it's just feeding into a storage unit at the moment. What I need to do is get that to feed into a smelter, so this needs to be replaced. So I just need to stop this temporarily. I need to very quickly take that away, and yeah, I'm going to destroy this. So need to put a smelter in here, and then I need to move that. So let's see if I can build a smelter. Smelter belter. I'm not very good at lining these things up. There you go. That looks about right. So we have a smelter. That needs to be connected to power, and I'm going to have to use this, I think, to connect. There we go. And I think that might actually get me hitting max capacity on this thing. No, I can fit one more on, so I can actually power a manufacturing unit. So this needs to manufacture screws, and then it needs to combine with, I think, this one to make plates, reinforced plates. So I need, that's a smelter, that's a smelter. I'm going to put the constructor alongside these other constructors here, just for uniformity, not unity. And then I need to go from here to here. Okay, so can I connect any more to this? I think I can. I can connect another one to that. That's saying, oh, that's because it's not working. It's because it's not. So this needs to produce iron ingots, which will then churn them out to this bad boy, which is then going to make me some screws. Okay. So to progress to the next step, why is that slow? Why are you slow? I've turned this off, that's why. I'll probably need to top up all the biomass generators at some point. It would be great, actually, in the game if you could get a warning about the factories that have stopped working due to the biomass generators ceasing. They're running out of fuel. I have on the hill over there, you can see that's copper. It's coming down here and making copper wire, just feeding into here. So I'm going to end up pushing that across over this, and probably, or maybe over here, pushing it to another constructor. Yeah, I'll combine to make wire, I think. So the challenge I've got now is to understand what's the next steps for me. I've got these metal plates which are going into a storage unit. That's great, and I do need those. But I also need to... I can't split off from here. That doesn't appear to be doing anything. Why is that not doing anything? Because that's run out of biomass. See? No warnings. You just have to constantly walk around checking. And I'm guessing I don't have any. I don't. No, I don't. I need to go and find some biomass. So let's just run around here, see if there's any leaves around. Thankfully, these things regrow really quickly. Otherwise, I'd be stuck. Maybe not that quickly. I need to get to a point where I can actually gather coal, and then I need to find some coal seams, and then that will automate the energy production process. It won't be very environmentally friendly, and I would rather stick with the biomass, just because even in game I have a social conscience. But that other copper seam, no, iron. It's iron. Iron. A huge amount of biomass material. There is a way that you can actually so I noticed that one of the options in the constructor is to make biomass, so I'm wondering what I would need to find, whether I can actually harvest trees or some such other fauna or flora, sorry, not fauna, it's animals, to make the biomass shiznet. But I'm guessing that unlocks a bit further down the line. The copper production is down here, I think. Yeah, there you go. So that's the power plant. The copper production is there. I've got room to put another copper on that there, but I'm leaving that for the moment. Because I'm okay with the copper that I have. That's a lot, and lots and lots and lots and lots here. The wood's the one that you tend to need to gather to get sort of high amounts of fuel for biomass. The leaves tend to go fairly quickly. Not sure that that's enough. I also picked up a molecular analyzer yesterday, so I need to find some fruit. I actually need to go and see it. I don't actually know what that is, and I don't know if any of you were watching last night, but we had a very bizarre occurrence where there was like a pod that launched randomly when we upgraded the hub, and it launched and then it went into orbit, went off in space for about 5 minutes, and then landed. And it gave me a message when it landed, leading me to believe that something had happened, but there was actually nothing to collect, no new items to craft, so go figure. Let's make some biomass. I'll do my biomass checking now and get it out of the way, I think. Where's the biomass? Wood. Not enough space in my inventory. Of course not. No, actually, I need that. I need that. I need that. Go. Take that. I actually, do you know, I need to carry a lot of this stuff. I know, that stuff I don't need to carry. Flower petals I don't need to carry. Hailberry I need because I need to analyse that. Copper ore I can ditch for now. Okay, right, so we've got quite a bit of biomass here. 150. This better give me a lot more. Is that game quiet to you? Does it sound quiet? Let me just tweak. I don't want it to be too quiet. Let me just tweak the sounds up a tiny touch. Don't want it to drown my voice out. Or maybe you do. Right, so let's go and feed the monsters. What I like about this game is that you automate processes slowly, bits at a time. And over that time, you before you can automate it, you have to go through a process of manually collecting things. Oh, that was handy. Look at that. Just about to run out. So you kind of like this now. I know that I can automate this in the process of playing the game, but for now I have to kind of do these little bits, and it kind of teases you with elements of the game that you can automate. So you can, it will say, you know that you're going to be able to automate fuel production, just not yet. And it really keeps your interest going. Because let's be honest, I mean, this is pretty tedious, gathering leaves. If anyone ever told me when I was a kid and playing shooters and FPS games that I'd be playing games where I run around and gather leaves, yeah, I wouldn't have believed them. But here we are. I'm running around gathering leaves. I'm thoroughly enjoying it as well in the process, so... This hopefully will... This should give me enough biomass to get me through quite a long stint today. Planning to be streaming for at least 2 hours, maybe 3. I do have other stuff to do for my business, but I spent all day yesterday on the business, so I can afford a little bit of time to play some games. So I need to focus. So I'm going to automate the screw production and getting some reinforced plates made. I need to... oh, I'm lost. Where's my base? There it is. I need to be careful because I don't want to waste too many resources building reinforced panels, because there isn't a huge number of things that use them currently. So I want to try and... I don't know if the splicers will let me split the conveyor belt. No, that's the wrong way. And do it intermittently by percentage. So 90% of the resources go towards metal plate production, and then 10% go towards making reinforced metal plates with the screws. So it's just that little bit of not knowing at the moment. So I can't really plan. I can't plan the conveyor belt paths. Not that I really have planned them in any detail at the moment, but I can't really plan those paths on the conveyor belts until I really understand what sort of functionality I get with things like the mergers and the splicers, as I would call them. Splice, is that the right word? Separators. Let's call them separators. So... why is that flashing yellow? Is it because of this? What's going on? What's going on here? Oh, it's backed up maybe from here. Whee! Move faster on the conveyor belts as well. Okay, let's see what the problem is now. This needs to be making iron rods. So I've got an extra step in the process. I love this. Is what makes me. It makes you think so much about how to lay out your factory. That was a really, really stupid thing to do. Right, I'm going to check on the other biomass stuffs. This game is so good. It really is. How are we doing there? Yeah, I need some more. So we fed the one that's feeding the coal. We fed one of the ones that's feeding the main iron production here. That's okay. So the plan is, I need to get to the point where I'm making screws, so I've had to automate this making iron. So the next step then, let's think about this logically. The next step is to upgrade and get access to the mergers. Look at that, lots of biomass. To the elements and the components that can split conveyor belts. So I'd like to split off those iron bars and send some of them towards screw production. And then the others, I think about this, go into storage. Actually, I might just have it just solely producing screws, thinking about it. But I need to upgrade this anyway, so let's have a look at what the hub upgrade is next. So the next upgrade is 500 copper, 150,000, 150,000. You probably do that now. If you select the milestone, it will track it here for you. So let's put 5 of those in, 63 of those in, 47 of those. Can I actually make the splices? No. Logistics. No, we can't. So I'm wondering at what point I get these as a reward. There, it's that one. I should probably be doing that. I'm going to select that one because I need those splicer jollies. Oh, hang on. So have I now lost? Oh, well, they're lost to that, so I might as well do that one now anyway. I don't know why I need walls. I'm not... Maybe all will become clear. I love the fact that I've got automated production. Got a torch as well. Bimbling around at night. Just a copper wire. I'll have tons of that in here. There we go. So here we go again. This is another launch. So if we watch this now.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure. Additionally, the biofuel blueprint will ensure improved fuel consumption of biomass burners. Additionally, you can now build the space elevator, which is integral to your contribution to project assembly.
I don't know where that's going, but if I go back to this here now, it will tell me, it will return in 2 minutes 26 seconds. Okay? Do not have a clue what that's for. I'm going to leave it on there for now. Biofuel I can make, so let's have a look at what it's going to be in power. No? Special. Is that made in burners? Maybe? Ah, this stuff's really chewing through the power. Is it in here? Maybe I can't actually make... oh, lookout tower. Okay. Let's make one. I'm going to put it here. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to run here, so... There we go. So let's admire my handiwork from above. What, I can't get up there. Ah! Uh-oh. So I can't actually get up there. Okay, fair enough. Copper production over there. I could probably put another copper production unit in. Right. So I've literally built on the edge of the cliff, which means that any future expansion is going to have to go that way down the valley. I've not actually explored any further down here yet because I haven't had the need to, so... Again. Now I'm going to go into my office and the analysis of barrel nuts complete. Please choose a new specimen in the list to begin analysis. Okay, so we're going to have
barrel nuts can be added to the object scanner catalog after unlocking the new blueprint in Hub Tier 1.
Barrel nuts can... What does that mean? What does that mean? Let's have a look. Barrel nuts can be added to the object scanner catalogue after unlocking the blueprint in Hub Tier 1. Okay, we have Hub Tier 1, I think. Object scanner. So I just need to put some of these in there. Right, again, I don't understand what's going on. I've got another pod which is going off to... Apparently not. You only have one at a time. Right, so I need to understand, can I make biomass in here? Can I make... Yeah, biofuel? Okay, so you make biomass and then you make the biofuel. Do you then put this in? I'm guessing you put it in the burners. Let's see. Which of the burners are low? That's not, so just flip it up. That's not. This one over here. Put my torch on. I wonder how much concrete I've got now. Oh, I'm going to run out. So I'm wondering whether I now start to build some walls with that concrete. Let's see whether the biofuel goes in there. Yes, it does. It's more efficient. That's cool, but it still looks like leaves. So off the back off here, let me see what the constructors... Can the constructors make? No. So do I need now an assembler? Okay, so let me see what... It would be good if there was a way for me to see what I can make at the bench here while I'm running around. Okay, so it's just in here, just the walls. These concrete and metal plates. Concrete and metal plates, 3 and 3, 3 and 3. So So these are just aesthetics, I'm guessing. I don't feel like I'm at a point where... space elevator. Should we build that? 1500 copper wire. I got a bit of a way to go there, yeah. So... So this milestone has been achieved. We've unlocked all of this. So I'm now moving on to this. 500, 200, and 200. I could do these. I could do these as well. I think. Yeah, let's just do it. $200 and 200. I'm actually working too fast for the constructors now. That, and then the piping. This is going to launch another probe, maybe. I don't understand what this launching is. I don't understand what it's doing.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge and split to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Productivity display. Let's have a look. Is that it? Efficiency. Okay. Don't know how I improve or otherwise on the efficiency, but I need to temporarily put some storage on here, don't I? Can't afford. Metal plates are missing. Well, that's convenient. And metal bars. And that'll be the dog. Probably the postman. I have to go and check. Okay. Let's hope that this is lined up enough that I can do this. No, I can't. You'll have to forgive me. I need to go and see what this is. So apparently he's barking at thin air. That's not in the right place. So let's tear it apart and put another one down. Better? No. No. Let's try building it from this angle then. There is that trouble. Oh, now I can't see. There, that look about right. I don't want to waste space by putting them too close together. There we go. So that's producing... What is that producing? Rods. How are you producing screws? Ah, I've done this wrong. I have done this wrong. So what I need to do is take a feed from... I need to... So let's stop this a second. Take all of this out of here. And then I'm going to deconstruct this. And I need to put a splice, a splitter on here. Not that way around though. There. I need to put that. I'm going to put it here. And then I'll have this. So let's think about this.
Charging battery.
Oh dear. Let's think about this. These are making plates, and that's going into storage. Do I want another storage unit? Can I put? I could actually put. I could move that further over, and merge this, and put plates and rods into one. So at the moment, this is making rods. So let's keep it simple. For now, let's just put another storage unit on here, like so. Done it again. And then put let's think. So I need some of those to go to make screws, so I need to put another constructor down. And I need power. Can I hook up any power? But please tell me I don't need to make another biomass. No, I'm good. I can put some power over from that. Right, so these can't be controlled in terms of which way they split. That's annoying. But let's put a constructor here. Reinforced iron plate. Of course! I need to make these.
Charging battery. Charge complete.
Got any plates in here? No. Got some iron ingots. One. Take those. There you go. Haha. Some iron plates. And some reinforced plates. Should do for now. So the plan is for all of this is to actually create reinforced plates. So constructor making rods, going to a splitter, some going to storage, and then another constructor here. And then that's going to storage. That needs a power connection. Okay. And then we need this isn't very pretty, I'll be honest, but we need another storage unit here. And this will store the screws. Yes, this will store the screws. Right, gosh. I get really confused. Okay, so now what we need to do is to tell this constructor to make screws. And then switch this back on. And then we should have iron bars going into there. Let's see how this works then. This is quite interesting. Hello, mate. Hey, sorry I didn't see you arrive then. How are you? Any going out that side? Does it do one-on-one? What's up with the graphics? It looks alright to me. What's wrong with the graphics, mate? I'm looking on the YouTube stream and the Twitch stream here. Both seem to be okay. Look alright on my monitors. How are you anyway? And what's the problem with my graphics? So I now need to change this constructor to make something else with iron. You can't really. I'm going to change it to make plates then. So I'm going to have a mix of plates and iron in there. Yeah, I'm alright actually, mate. I'm alright. Kind of busy. Business has picked up a little bit, but not enough. I went to the photography show yesterday, which was absolutely killing me because I couldn't spend any money. And I'm really, really enjoying playing this game. It's immense. It's so good. I don't know why I need a nut scanner, it sounds rude. So I've got some of these.
Paleodictyoptera berries, or pale berries, can be added to the object scanner catalog after unlocking the new blueprint in Hub Tier 1.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you're playing this game, are you? But it's quite good. It's quite intriguing. No, I literally don't know what I'm doing. It's just one big voyage of discovery. Ah, man. Watching at school. Well, say hello to all your schoolmates for me. Get them all to subscribe. It's funny because every time I start making content and streaming, my subscriber count goes down. It's insane. So where's the nut scanner thing that I'm supposed to have unlocked? I don't understand. Right, okay. So it looks like we're launching another pod that's going to go nowhere. No? I don't understand. Where are these scanners then? And they're not on here. Are they on here? Oh, it might be on here actually. I'm thinking. No. Object scanner. I don't know what this thing does. Oh, cool. Well, if you want any tips, let me know. Do a little bit of video now and again. What kind of videos are you making? Screws, I need some screws. Do they let you use cameras and stuff at school? Do they have any decent kit? Right, okay. I gotcha. Well, if you like crafting building kind of games, this is quite cool. Okay, so is this a portable object scanner I've got now? Oh yeah, cool. Ooh, really? What kind of cameras do you use? Because I'm a photographer, that's what my business is now. So, my business. No idea what that is. Panasonic HV-VX87K. Let's have a look. I'm going to have a look at that. I have a small Panasonic mirrorless, which I use now and again. Okay, they're camcorders. Camcorders? Am I looking at the right one? HC VX870K. Oh, right, okay, yeah. My main camera is a Canon 5D Mark IV, which you can buy quite cheap these days, but it's cost me £3,300. Yeah, I don't understand what that's for. Get back to building. And do you use like Adobe Premiere to edit and stuff like that? Xeno Zapper. Thought you already had one of these. Okay, so next up I need to build the space elevator. This thing. I need 1500 copper. wire. 1500. Not far off. So let's start gathering the bits and bobs for that space elevator. Let's... Conveyor walls. I don't really fussed about conveyor walls. Let's have personal storage instead. Space elevator is 500 concrete, 250 sheets, 400 bars. Let's see if we can get that 500 concrete. Probably can. Yeah, definitely can. Crap. I need to temporarily dump some stuff in there. That's not good. There you go. Now what's this stop for now? Why have you stopped? Biomass issues again. Bloody hell. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Need to go gathering biomass again. I need to just make some room in here. Go gathering some leaves again. Yeah, I use Premiere, but I don't really use it that much, and I pay a lot of money for it per month, so I'm wondering whether it's worth me keeping it. Don't do a huge amount of video anymore. So what time is it where you are then? Is it early morning? Video production's quite a good skill, I think, in the modern world if you can get into it. It's, you know, it's if you ever start your own company or want to do blogging or vlogging or do this crap that I do. 8:50 in the morning. Gosh, it is 10 to 1 in the afternoon here. Right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to temporarily have this thing create some biomass for me. Oh, actually, I don't need to. Well, yeah, it's the afternoon for me, and I'm just, like I said, because I took yesterday out to go to the photography show, I just thought I'm just gonna focus on doing some streaming instead. And as this game only came out in early access yesterday, I thought I'd try and crack on with building my factory. So You start off with next to nothing. It's really cool, and you just kind of chisel away at iron ore, and build your first smelter. And so let's see where's my biomass gone. There it is. Split that again. This is supposed to last a long time. This. Does have green lights. It shows you where if they go red, it shows you that something stopped working, but that assumes you've got visibility of everything. That's why I built this tower here, so I can nip up and have a look and see. Don't know what rotors are for. So everything's powered again now. Good, good, good. I've totally forgotten what I was doing. Oh, I'm building the space elevator, aren't I? The big thing. I need to make room for that. Let's have a look again. Space elevator. 400 iron bars, 250 plates. 1, 2, 250 plates. I can make some plates here. So, what else will I need? Copper. Lots of the copper wire, I think it was. And the concrete. So I need 1,500 of this. That's a lot. See how fast I make this stuff. The game just burns through it for me. Okay. I'm not going to have the room for all of this, I don't think. So what can I put that away? That can go away. That can go away. That can go away. Flower petals can go away. The screws can go away. Put that wire in there for now. And then I've got... I'm starting to lose track of what's building what. So I think my metal plates are in here. Just check how many I need again. 250 metal plates and 400 bars. Given us the 250 plates. Where's the bars? In here. Got some more. I should have everything now. Yeah, we've got everything. So where do we put it? I'm going to put it right by the hub, actually. Because if the base is going to expand that way, over there, how big is it? That's the thing. It's big. That's very big. That's like huge. And do I need to power this? Oh, hang on a minute. That's got... Ah, right. That actually needs resources. You have to put resources into it. I can see the slots on it. So, this is huge, this thing. Might need to build some foundations for this. Won't fit down here. Doesn't want to fit anywhere. Yeah, I'm not... just... I don't want to have to build foundations. That would just be a pain. Maybe I should put it up top here. Or over here. Okay. That's one big ass structure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is this? Whoa, that's insane. So can I go into space now, or what? It's got input ports there, and on the other side. I just don't know what it does though. What's it for? Project assembly platform. Delivery will unlock tiers 3 and 4. I'm confused. Do I need to... So these are reinforced iron plates. Okay. I think I'm going to need to take this one step at a time. I may not have put that in the best position. Is this still going? Yeah, that's still going. How much have you got left? This biomass fuel does last a lot longer. I don't know what the space elevator's for. Nothing in there. Oh, here you go. Space elevator. Space elevator is used to funnel resources into project assembly and to regulate your access to higher tier milestones. It's therefore closely tied to the progression of your game. Check it out. Well, okay, but... let's load this stuff in and see. So I need reinforced plates and rotors. So I might need to start making assemblers now. Oops. So another reinforced plates are screws and metal plates. And the rotors are screws and those. So I need to make a new biomass boiler to start with, I think. Okay, so right, a new biomass boiler, which I think will need to go down here. So I actually might just stick it here, in between this lot. I don't want to block the exit to that thing. I'm sure there are much neater factories out there. This is not. pretty at the moment. I would rather have had like all the power generators in one place and then just run the cables. I might need to start a new game, you never know. So you can have some of that. And then we need concrete. And cable. Do I need another... Do I need to make cable? What do I need to make cable? That's what I could do with the other. Yeah, okay. So I'll make some cable now. So I need a constructor here. Uh-oh. Power's out. I think the power's out. No power. Okay. Oh, the sooner I get to find some coal deposits, the better. Actually, yeah, I still can't find coal. This power demand is going to become tedious if I don't get to the automated power production soon. So I need to take these out and then destroy this. And what I'd like to do is I'll probably run the power from there and build a constructor here. Reinforced plates again. Constructor. Okay, we need to give him some power, and I think I can draw this power down from here. Wire is too long. Do I have the wire? Maybe not. Just grab some concrete as well. There we go. Hello, Kearney. How you doing? There's a lot happened since last night, mate. Game takes all of my concentration, so I don't really get to see chat that often because there we go. So this now needs to make me What was it going to make me? Cable. There we go. And then I need to run this down to a storage unit, kind of over here. See whether I can actually run it across the other conveyor belts first. I can. That's kind of groovy. What do I need now? Iron plate. Can't you put TTS on and make it go through the headphones so the stream can't hear it? Why? What can it hear? Sorry mate, I missed that. You're going back to work. I don't understand what you were saying about TTS there. Sorry, buddy. Oh, I see. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you can do that on YouTube, because I've got combined chat in Restream chat, because I'm streaming to Twitch and I'm streaming to YouTube, so I have the chat combined in Restream. It's a Restream chat function. It's a busyballity, but why can't I afford this? Oh, I'm one metal plate short. Not for long. There you go. What am I short of now? Iron rods. Bloody hell. And everything seems to have stopped. What is that? Power's down again. I'm getting fed up with this bloody power. Right, let's go sort the power out again. Really need to automate this. See you later, buddy. Sorry. Enjoy your video production class. Don't forget to let me know if you learn anything I need to know. See See you later, bud. Yeah, I need to automate the production of this blinking biofuel and somehow automate the production of refilling these things. This is getting to be a full-time job. I've got to go back to where I was here. Making iron rods. This is storing metal plates. No, it's not. Okay. So what was I going to make over here? I've totally forgotten. I think it was rotors. I think it was rotors. Were the rotors... Yeah, rods and screws. So that's what I'm making. So those are the screws, those are the rods. So, need a constructor here. Where's the other rods coming from? They're coming from here, aren't they? So if I put it about here-ish, right next to the power. I need to make reinforced iron plates. Maybe I should focus on making those first. How about that? Maybe I should do that. Either way, I still need to make the shiznet. Getting complicated now. I really need to automate my power production. This is a very cack-handed way of doing it, but I can't be bothered running around. It's easy just to hold the left mouse button down. Ah, quick save. Actually, I don't think there is a quick save function in this game, to be honest, mate. Have a look. Maybe there is. But good point. Make the screws, make the panels, make the constructor. This is just the kind of game I like. So I need to make 2 constructors. I need 1 for the panels and 1 for the rotors. That's where we started off because of this bloody space elevator that I built. That thing here. I'm going to automate the panels first. Panels, and screws. Why is that stopped? I don't like it when they flash yellow lights at me. It freaks me out. I need to take the screw production. I need to put a merger in there. To bring this around from here. I run out of missing iron rod. Well, something I can get here. Crap. That's all wrong. I can't put it in. Can I put it? Yes. No. Okay. Got to undo all that then. Undo this. Do that. Start from scratch with the merger, which will go there now. Now this can go into here. So this will come into here, and then now we need the constructor. It's making me think. I don't like it when it makes me think. So I totally don't know if this is going to work, but so in theory this should put screws in and metal plates, and then I can connect this up with power. Did I put a new jet biomass generator? I did, didn't I? So we can go straight here, from that to there, and then all I need to do is tell this to make me. No, I don't need a constructor. I messed it up. I need an assembler. I'm so stupid. And that takes separate inputs anyway. Right, I'm going to do this. I am going to do this. So I need rotors, and I need frames. Rotors times 4, frames times 3. Okay, so frames times 3 I can do. And then rotors, what's missing? Screws. Got some in here. Yes. Frames times screws times 4. I'm gonna have to rejig my going to have to rejig this element here. This is going to have to oh, this is going to be messy. There you go. No, stop. Alright, okay. There you go. Right. Now I can put in the assembler. I made a bit of a mess of this. Missing rotor times 4. I thought I made those. I did not make those. Stupid. Oh. I just can't seem to get on top of this resource production. What I need to do is leave it sitting, I think, for some time. This seems to be backing up. This isn't very... It's moving slowly. Is that because I got too much drawing on it at that end? So, I know what to do with that. It's all good. I'll make all of these. And I'll make some more of these. This place is an absolute mess. But at least now I can get my assembler, and my assembler can make me panels I was going to do first. Power. Right. And then I need this. Let's go in there. I need, oh gosh, I need to get rid of this. This needs to go in here. What's going on there? Okay, there we go. Now this baby needs to make me reinforced iron plates. So come on, have the plates. Here they come. And then we need another one. To make, so what was it that I needed? It was the rotors. It was the rotors. It was the rotors. Wish I could access the... Let me just double check where the rotors are. Need to get drawing that. Rotors are iron bars and screws, that's it. So that's where we were headed. So the iron bars are coming out of here. This is going to be interesting. Might not actually work. No, I don't think it's going to work. Oh, here we go. So I'm actually not going to be able to make this other assembler now, am I? Because I'll need some more wireframes. But I can make this. I did not think this through. Okay. So that should be splitting some of these screws out. Why is it not? That's totally unnecessary use of heat sources. Goodness me, this is getting... Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Where's all the iron ore gone? Power's out. Power's out, okay. I really need to automate this blinking power. Oh, need to go up there. Just kind of get the feeling that I just want to start this again because it's such a mess. Modular frame. Oh, that needs reinforced plates. Okay. So I've now got to try and work out why those screws aren't splitting from that splitter. Yeah, why are these not splitting? Better to split them at source here. I don't know if I can stick that. Will that work there? Put it right there. That totally doesn't work. Help him put it in the right way round. That's not working. Put it here maybe. Keep selecting the wrong one. So that's worked. So now can I... We split. We split. Why are you not splitting? Okay, I'm not understanding this. Why for you not split? Okay, I'm going to do something really silly now. I'm just going to get rid of that. Put this going into... Actually, let's do this differently. Splitter. So I'm going to put this right in front there. And I'm going to connect it like so. Then I'm going to run one of these down that way. Run one of these over here. There. Please tell me you're splitting. You're splitting. You are splitting. Right, now. The assembler error. Where's the assembler error? You can go like here-ish. This is getting so messy. There. Actually, no, you can't go there. You're right on top of the iron deposit. You go here then. We want to get you connected to power. And then we want you to go in here, and we want this baby go into that bad boy there, and then I just need to tell it what to make. And I wanted rotors, didn't I? And then I need storage off the back of here, so this is probably where I run out of shiznet. I put that on an angle there. I'm ready to redirect it. So, do we have stuff coming out? Stuff's not coming out. That's going in. Screws are going in. Now, let me guess. No power. The fuse went. Ha! Have I overloaded it? You kids. Just tell me that. Are we all good now, or? That's only got 3 drawing on it. This is out of power. Where's this out of power? Okay, let's have a look. What does the email say? Power circuit notification. Text block. No power. Capacity 20 megawatts, consuming nothing. What's going on? Consumption. I'm confused. So we've only got 3 of 4 units drawing on this. Everything else is running. No, that one's failed as well. Need the biomass. This is going to start to wear very thin. This biomass nonsense. Let's go on a big gathering exercise again. Which is just running and spamming the E button. I'm gutted. I was hoping that would start to automate my processes. Gather. How much of this do I need? Probably lots. That one's down as well. So I need to do like a really big gather of materials, like huge gather of biomass materials. So I'm going to have to go a-wandering. But I want to find out what these power slugs are that I'm supposed to be able to find. Something up there. Oh, that's a power slug, I think. Collecting green power slug. I have no idea what this does. A strange slug radiating a strange weak power. The Thlot Pickens. Indeedy. At the risk of sounding rude, I need to find some wood. I hear creatures around. I hear critters. Not actually ventured this far out before. Hear another one somewhere. Up there, another power slug. What do these things blooming do? Can I get up there? I'd like to get to a point where I've got 200 biomass for all of them. There we go. Wood produces more biomass. It's better to get. This is a good little spot. Shame there's no sort of beacons in game or anything like that. I hear critters. Help me. That's copper. Oh, it's him. It's one of these. Ah, they kicked my backside last time. Run away. And they chase you for miles. Ah! Ah! Help me! Go away. This weapon's not very good. It nearly killed me last time, this thing. Okay, full up on leaves. Let's head back then. Everything's ground to a halt. is as well. So, biomass leaves. Not enough space in inventory. Let's move some stuff. Gotta feed the monkey. I think I need about 1,000. Of the actual biofuel. That's not enough room again. It takes a lot to run the biofuel. It's actually, you try and be environmentally friendly and it just creates an enormous amount of work. I wonder if I can put one of those power slugs in there. Should I try that? I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that on the copper production. It's a lot of biofuel. What's on the cards for you today, Kearney? What's life have in store for you today? Right, I'm going to try and put the slug in the copper power jobby. Everything stopped. My entire factory has ground to a halt. I'm going to try and put the slug in here and see if it works. Just for shits and giggles. Nah, it doesn't work. We have power. Everything's working again on that side. So let's try down here. I don't want that up. That's up and running again. This should be now. Why is that still tripping out? Is it this one over here now? So that one's working. That other one's the only one left, I think. Power, power. This is... Why is that flashing yellow? It has power. Full meg. Why is this one tripping out all the time? Is this... I'm totally lost. It's going to this, which is feeding that and that. Yeah, I'm confused. That one's alright. That's alright, that's alright. Those two are okay. That's running okay, that's running okay. That over there is okay now. Why on earth will this thing not? Do I need to switch it off and then trip it and then... What do you mean no power? You're a generator. If I switch this now, it's going to trip. Okay, there's one way to fix this. Take that out of there. And destroy the biatch. And I'm going to build another one here instead. Power lines. This can... Are you kidding me? I can't afford some cables. Alright then. So, just put some fuel in you and you should run. It's tripping. Does this use... How much power does this use? 50, that uses 15. And this outputs 20. And then this one uses... 15. Okay. Well, this is all I have. This is all I have. So if I'm going to have to make another one here. I replace these with coal eventually, I'm sure. But this is starting to get a little bit silly with the old biomass now. Right, they're both running, and now this should be running, so let's see. There we go. Well, that was an almighty pain in the arse. And now I'm going to spend my entire game gathering biofuel. I'm wondering what that space platform's for. So, we will now see what I need to upgrade. Let's upgrade this hub again while we're producing. Green power slug. There we go.
Additional samples are required for R&D to continue developing a defense-oriented blueprint. The creature has been named Phacocoirus plumiuscata, or fluffy-tailed hog.
Okay. So I need to kill a few more of those. Right. Well, you can do that for now, and then I'll get some. I've got some more of those other carapaces in there. So what we're looking at now is what's next on the personal storage. Let's have a look at the milestones. Conveyor walls. What's on tier 2? Chainsaw. I'll be honest, I'm a bit confused. Personal storage. I'm going to do that. Personal storage. I have nothing. Let's see what I can put in. That. Little sheets of that. I've got all of that, so I need more rods and sheets. Rods and sheets. Sheets as well, isn't it? How are we doing on the rod? Oh dear. We might have to increase the old rod production. For now. In fact, I think I'm going to start. I'm going to put another miner down. Launch pod. I don't understand why we're launching pods, where they're going and what they're doing.
Milestone reached. Additional storage options have been provided. R&D inflated your pocket dimension and developed a personal storage box accessible in the build menu.
This. I don't understand where it's going. New stuff in the build menu. Where's the new stuff? Storage? Storage box. Okay. Let's put one in here. Can I put one in here? No? There. Oh, what else we got? What else we got on here? Nothing new yet. So let's pick a new milestone to go for. Leave that. That's going to return in 50 seconds. Here it comes. So I'm wondering when I get access to the coal. There we go. Oh, there's a to-do list. I don't know where that's popped up then. There it is. Oh, I like that. That's really handy actually. And it's done. So the pod's back. don't really want this, but let's do it anyway. We are running short on rods. How many have we got there? 29. Crap. Not good enough. I could do away with this storage thing, actually, couldn't I? Yeah, I might as well. I'm gonna have to make a new some more iron stuff down here. I need a miner. What's the efficiency of this thing then? 50%. So why is that? We've got a backlog here somewhere. That's 100%. That's 50%. So the feeding's good. This is slow because there's a backlog here. This is working flat out at 100%. And that's splitting. So that's only working at 50% because it doesn't have a full feed. So if I then have a look at, let's see this one. That's working at 100%. That's working at 100%. Assuming this isn't. It's 24%, that's terrible. So that's going to be because of these screws being split. What's this one working at? I think I'm going to start again in terms of seeing how this gets split out. This is storage again, isn't it? So I don't need this. Yeah, so that's only working at 23% because this is splitting 50-50. If you could control the flow of it, it would help, but control the way it's split. Some people might complain that's too much micromanagement. I think you stink. What do I need to do? I need to put more ingots. So this is 100%. So it's actually between that and that. So it's the production of the bars which is slowing everything down. Is it? No, that's 100%. So it's when it splits here. So if I could put another constructor putting in metal bars there, that would be good. And this says it's working at 49%. That's got a back. Okay, so that's got a backlog because this has got a backlog. So is the iron... Oh, it's working at 100% now. I don't understand this. If you're... How are you working at 50% and you're only working at... and you're working at 100? So this is on... This has got less capacity. This is overloaded. So can I split this off and put it into another constructor there and then put that back in here? Let me build another constructor and let's see if that works. Reinforced iron plates. Oh, I'm making those now though, aren't I? I think, somewhere. Or did I not automate that? Yeah, I did, it's here. Ah, that might be why. This hasn't got any storage. Imagine that's working really slow. Let's try a constructor here. And then a splitter here. And then this going into that. And then a merge a jobby here. This going there, back into there. And now I just need power. How am I doing on this? It's full. I'm guessing this one is as well. Yeah. And these down here. Are these overloaded? Yeah, that means another bloody boiler. I'm just going to put it here. I'm just going to boost. The player is in the way. Get out of the way, player. Player. Got any more biomass? I have. And can I now connect this to that? No, I can't. So I need to do a new power line. Here. From there to there. Okay, so I want this making roddies, don't I? Whatever this is making. Yeah, I want it making those, so I'm going to double that production. Hang on, why is this not splitting? I have this problem again. Okay. Let's try probably my placement, I'm assuming. So it's a splitter what I need. I need a splitter, a splitter, a splitter is what I need. Yeah, that's not worked either. Right. Okay, let me see them fingers. Here we go. That's now greasing the wheels. That should be greasing the wheels. Yep. So come on. So this now. Why is that stopped? Please tell me that's not a power issue. What's going on? So where's your power coming from? You ain't got no power. Alright, sort that out. Okay, so now let's see how we get on with production. So, we've run through that process. This should be running 100%. These are coming back into the process here. This should be running at 100%. Yes, and then this should be running at 100%. Yes! And then this one possibly not. Because the screw... Well, this... Hang on a minute. No, it should be working still. Right, what's going on then? Screws and iron bars. 5%. That's got to go up, surely. It's making 6 a minute. What's the problem here? So it's flashing at me, but I don't understand what's going on. Is it not getting enough screws or something? Do we need to put another... Can we get another power thing on there? Yeah, we can. So... We're hitting a block here again. What's going on? Why is this not... What's the issue here? It's stopping. It's just stopping. That was working before. Oh, I see. Right, okay, that's why. There we go. Oh, I do like this. I do like how you have to work out all these production efficiencies. That's awesome. So it's 2 in, 2 out. So that should flow down to here now. should be at 100%. It is. So hopefully we will see that flow down to here. It's 30%, it's better, it's still not great. So I think what I need to do now is double the screw production. Then you have to go back up the chain and put more of this in. Is it 100%? That's 100%. You're giving it all she's got. Just out of interest, I wonder what would happen if I actually turn this off. Let's just turn it off and see what that does to the efficiency on this. It is the screw production that's stifling this now. Yeah, it's the flow of the screws in. So I'm going to leave it there, but next step is to put another iron ore thingy-me-bob there. I have no idea where we're going to run these tracks, but I'll probably run it up here. Into a smelter here. Where's this stop now? Power's down. Yeah, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered doing that now. So that's it for now. Thanks to those of you who joined me. I'm going to go and get some lunch. And, gosh. Go and find some biomass. I mean, I've got to solve this biomass problem because it's just killing me. I'm going to do it now. Just so I don't have to log back in and just start finding biomass again. Let's do this. Let's go up here this time. I don't really want to invest in sort of automating the process of creating biomass because I don't think the efficiencies are going to be that big over me doing it. And equally, I don't think it's worth doing while I know that I'm going to get coal at some point. But we'll see, because if I keep expanding the way I'm expanding, I'm not going to be able to sustain the gathering of the fuel by hand. It just doesn't make sense. And whilst the biofuel's good, and I feel really good about myself and not harming this too much, this alien planet. We've got another slug here. I'll set some more research going before I log out as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. I have noticed that when I am watching other people on YouTube who are playing this, who have coal smelters, coal power, they do still collect the greens. So there must be a purpose beyond biomass. I need to think about this space elevator as well. Elevator. It's a fascinating game. I mean, this part of it's quite tedious, and I'm hoping that you can automate the fuel production soon and just get on with progressing. This does feel like a bit of a time sink in the programming, if I'm honest. It's sticking around for a lot longer than all the other processes like the mining. Takes an awful lot of leaves to power this place now. Oh. Found secret caves on sheet. So much for logging off, eh? I wonder how you fare in the other habitats that they have in the game. I should probably try one of those. You say neatness counts, but my little town isn't looking too neat at the moment. And I think because of the amount of time that you have to sink into this game to progress, that's why I'm live streaming it rather than actually sort of recording segments and posting them as videos. Videos. But this element is yeah, this is quite boring. And I'm having to gather so much now. So. Maybe I get a vehicle to do it for me later on. An automated vehicle. I know they're in there somewhere in the game. I wonder if the maps are procedurally generated or whether they're all the same. Excuse me. How many leaves have we got now? Oh, it's just relentless, and then I've got to run around and fill everything up again. This map is huge. I wonder how much of this you can build on. When you get towards end game and the higher tiers. Still can't ping for coal. Ah, found a little oasis. This is kind of cool. Uh-oh, that's not. Oh, there's two of them. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. This is very, very bad. Very bad. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That was close. Oh, that's handy. And then run off a cliff and suicide. Not ideal. Let's eat some grub. Mmm, yummy. I wonder if you can get up into those mountains over there. Or that's the edge of the map. Oh, there's something there. Waterfalls. How exciting! God, there's so much to explore. Right, let's get the boring stuff out of the way though. Everything has run out of biofuel. Oh, apparently, apart from that one down there. Yeah, I don't like this holding the left mouse button. I'd like some sort of automated function. Slug in this power slug in here.
The crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into a power shard that functions with current fix-it technology. Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity if infused. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 1.
Awesome. I like that. Thank you, please. So I'm going to keep you there. Go back to making my biofuel. Flowers. Let's make some biofuel. Let's actually, because that'll create some space. Still not huge amounts. It takes forever to make, and it's. But increased efficiency sounds good. And obviously, you want to put that right at the front end of the process. So if you can maximise your production of your ingots, or actually just the extraction of the ore. Although, mind you, that's not being held up. The production of the ingots and the rest of it will fall into line. Anything that's at 100% now, obviously you need to apply that slug efficiency increase to those buildings. That's my plan anyway. Left clicking isn't much fun. Is this thing overheating? Oh. Yeah, it was. It was overheating. Ah! That's cool. I like that. It's going to blow up on me. Getting warm again. This would give me 200. No, just less than 200 per. Okay. So as ever, we start That one's okay, that's still running. So, start with the two closest to home. They're both deed. I feel like I need to run another. I need to run these things at over capacity. Isn't it just a waste? Follow the cables. This one's alright. These two seem to be okay. We do the top up maybe. Top up. This is taking quite a heavy load. And then we have another one over here somewhere, I think. I got more than this, surely. Surely. I actually might have hit capacity on the storage. No, not yet. Well, the next thing I need to do is automate that as well. So are we all happy? All power's running again? Looks like it. No, this one's not happy. What's up with you now? It's just the backlog. So, what have we got in here? We've got plates. Plates. Cables. What did we need for rotors? Actually, you know what? I just can't bear to automate another process and have the demands on the power. So I need to think about just doing some upgrades for a change. So before I go, let's plan out what we're going to do in the next encounter. So this is tier 1, overclock production. Well, that's fine, but I need... I really need the power. Obstacle clearing is fine. Jump pads, that's fine. Walkways are fine. None of these are inspiring me. Maybe I should just... do some of this space elevator. See, I just can't let go, can I? Let's just throw this into the process somewhere. We're at 100% reinforced, so I need plates. They're in here, I think. Oh, lots of plates. That should do it. Okay, Let's see what comes from the space elevator. This concrete production's waiting to progress to something. Kinda gutted though, I was hoping I could get up into the space elevator. Now I need the rotors as well. I have those automated, don't I? Think. Yeah, probably needs clearing out. Screw production is holding us back again. Need to double down on that. So this is making the screws. Okay, so I'm actually at a point where I think I need to put in another one of these and make some screws. But I don't think putting that into here is going to help, because this is already at 100%. Well, it was. That slow now. Is everything just defaulted to 0% now? Yeah, it looks like it. Must be a bug. Not everything can be at 0. Yeah, it's showing everything at 0%. Well, that's crap, because I can't now work out where I can speed up my screw production. Oh, how many metal plates have we got? 64. I think I've used all my screws up. Have. Okay. Space elevator. No idea what this is going to do for me, but I'm probably going to have to wait once I click send. It's the rotors I needed. I'm so stupid. Okay. Rotors I think we have. Rotors we do indeed have. Ay, ay, ay. Sealed. Send. Ooh. You gonna come back down with something then, or? See, it doesn't actually explain to me at any point in the game why I need to put this stuff on a space elevator and send it up there. That's just not clear. Is that getting closer? No, my imagination. Right, so now I just need... what's this? Motors. You're not going to come back with something. Okay. I can't make motors yet, so I have a sneaking suspicion I need to progress somewhat more. No, we ain't got motors yet. We ain't got the motors yet. Oh. But we have unlocked different tiers. Coal power. That's the one we want. So I want this. No, I want to do tier 3. Coal power. That's the one I want. That will be awesome! Right. Quick save. You'll pardon the pun. And I'm Oski for lunch. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the next one. Bye bye.